Gordon, and I thank Deputy Richmond for the question, which very conveniently covered the North County, so thank you for that, Neil. No, and I thank the Minister for the detail. No desire to sound like my esteemed colleagues from County Kerry, but there was a significant number of communities in the North County mentioned, which I'm very appreciative of. And I'd like to actually take the opportunity just to mention just the importance of the National Broadband Plan, indeed recognising the work of Deputy Bruton on the matter. I think it is fantastic to see so many communities, hubs being created across the entire country and not just my own constituency. But as Deputy Richmond has mentioned, the importance of NBI in the context of working from home and the fact that there are people in urban communities who don't have access to high-speed broadband. So I'm very pleased to hear what the Minister had to say in terms of contacting his department to have assessments completed. I would be concerned about slippage, which I know is not subject to the question, but in terms of COVID and the effect that it has had, and perhaps the Minister might touch upon that in his remarks. Thank you.
Briefly, obviously North County Dublin is a lot more rural than South County Dublin, has much larger areas. That's why there are more areas listed in there. I will contact NBI if you have specific areas in the Dublin Mountains that you think need to be surveyed, and I'll ask them to look at that. In terms of black spots in urban areas, I've spoken to NBI about this, and I think in some cases what's needed is that a commercial supplier next door needs to just extend their fibre into that premises, and that the best way to solve that black spot is for NBI to pay whoever the local supplier is. I mentioned Cyro, but of course Air has an enormous fibre rollout plan which has been greatly increased, and I think that Virgin had an announcement yesterday as well. So we've 4 very large deployments, and those will start to cover many of the areas that concern you. And what we need to do is we need to reach gigabit-style broadband so that we can have multiple people in a home who are working and attending education at the same time, because that's such a common thing, and your constituents will have come to you about that problem.